the authority of Hotep Nation. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of the happenings on the streets, be they the Twitter streets, the YouTube streets, or the streets of Exton, Pennsylvania, may not be disseminated without express written consent from Hotep Nation. If you can't come up with your own award shows, show segments, merch, or other product ideas, just give us a call. Hotep Nation is more than happy to help you grow your brand if the price is right. But stop stealing our shit. Come up with some original ideas or cut the check. Or at least drop a super chat. Damn. You really think we don't know you're watching?
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, back at it again. Greatest podcast in the land where 100 niggas want to fight a gorilla. I am Uncle Hotep. He's Hotep Jesus. Episode
357. Because that's what I'm firing off tonight.
Oh, fuck out. 357 of Hotep's been told you. What's good with you, man?
Life is good, you know, just a black man trying to survive in America. You know. How was your week? How's that flu treating you? You back to normal?
I'm better. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I'm good.
When you going to
Why
see?
you always start off with this some black man trying to make it in America? Why you always start off with this shit?
What you mean? What's wrong with being black? Is there something wrong with being black?
Chat, as you can see behind me, this is what trying to make it a black man in America is today. This is what trying to be black and be a black man in America is today. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, I need you on the chat. Kick, I see you. You gotta play the tape, man. We gotta discuss charges, RICO Act, all this shit. Play the tape.
What tape?
No, play the clip. A clip has resurfaced, ladies and gentlemen. A clip has resurfaced. We have to talk about this tape. Uncle's hating from outside the club. You know what, Joshua? You hate from outside the club 5 minutes. How about that? You 5 minutes, you hate outside the club. That's what you do, Joshua. Hold on, let me find it. Since you can't find the tape, man, you can't find it. I'll put it in the chat for you. Since you slow over here and shit. You acting slow over here. Chat, he bullshitting. He bullshitting, chat. Let me go find the fucking evidence of this buffoonery.
Chat, I don't know what he's talking about. This tape?
Hold on. We gotta play the whole thing, man. 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
You ready?
Hold on. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
How y'all doing?
I've never seen so many good-looking people with MAGA hats on.
Yeah, we represent.
Yeah.
We're changing. We're changing the identity of the MAGA hat. See, people want to say
We're
racism
doing a
and all
live
this
stream.
other stuff.
They'll freak out. When they see it.
But if you sit down and
This
talk
is
to somebody with a MAGA
the
hat,
great Candace
Hey
Owens.
guys, where are we on? What are we on?
We're on Hoteps feed.
This is Periscope though, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Okay.
What are we talking about? The style of the MAGA hat?
we're just saying, hey.
Just saying, hey,
All the
everybody.
influencers
Oh
saying,
damn,
hey.
my dream to wear a MAGA hat in
They
California.
said they said my street cred went up.
Guys, are we happy that the 90s is back? Like Fila, I mean this is dope. Shout out to Fila.
Hey Terrence.
We're not getting paid for
Say
this
hi.
promotion, but
And we
it's
got
pretty cool.
and we got Terrence Williams.
Yeah, Charlie's street cred went up.
Candace needs to go to bed.
Charlie won't let me.
She just came. She just be shaking stuff up. Didn't nobody ask you to shake up nothing? No, shake it on up. Got my boy Charlie right here. This is a good man right here. This is a good man. He will pay for your drinks. Charlie is a good man. I didn't ask him to pay for my drinks. He just paid for them.
He has a charger. He likes a charger. He's a really good person.
This man will lend you his charger without you asking. Have you ever heard of that? Come on, you gotta beg people for their chargers. Come on now, Candace wouldn't even let me use her charger. She was on 98%, talking about it's still charging. Girl, your phone gonna overheat because you charging it so long. But yeah, let's make America great again. Ain't that right? This man got the best nonprofit organization in the world. And if you come for him, you better come to me first.
But everybody come in here.
Oh, good.
Are we pairs? Oh, you had the selfie stick? We were all trying to
Dude, he got the ultimate.
Okay, Charlie, get in this. Charlie, get in this. Are you in this?
Yeah.
What's up? No, we're live.
Oh.
I'm like, how you gonna push the button?
We're live.
What's going on?
But I can't. Make the move. Cool.
Start the court. Start the court. Start the court. Start the fucking court. Start the fucking court.
All right.
Start the court. I want to see the intro. We need the intro. Start the court. No, that's crazy.
Hotep
That's
Court
absolutely wild.
now in session.
We live. All rise for the dishonorable judge, Uncle Hotep.
Catch this cam, that hot step Jesus dude. Chat. In my quest to become the president of Hotepistan, we must unseat this individual who's unworthy of its title. Hotep Bond, who's that black patriarch dude, and why did he post that video dry stitching on?
You see what I'm saying? It's treason.
No, that wasn't. Don't put it on him. Don't put it on him. Order in the court. Order in the fucking court. Order in the fucking court. Sonny brought that to the timeline. Sonny was the one that dry snitched. Sonny was the really one that dry snitched. You got beef. It was somebody snitching. It was Sonny. Sonny dry snitched. Thank you, Sonny, for bringing this to our attention. Now on to the court proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a couple things I want y'all to notice here. This is, the Coon Summit, Coon University. What else? There's a whole bunch of stuff that the day of the longest coon, the Coonvention, the Coon League. Be that as it may, Be that as it may. This nigga came to the Coon Summit with a fresh white tee. See, he think he's slick. He said, I'm gonna keep some of my street cred. I'm just gonna come with a white tee on and shit. You know, that's they had a selfie. Hey, let's selfie. Here comes Hotep Jesus. Here he goes trying to keep his street cred. What is this? He the only one, but he's shooting the guns up at the thing. Then Charlie just said, "Oh, I'm on I'm on Hoteps. Hoteps. Jesus, fucking feet." And then he's gonna come out and say he dropped out of the Coon University, and that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we might be looking at a double agent. We might be looking at a double agent, ladies and gentlemen. This man was out there with a white tee on, with all the luminaries. And then he said, then he got fake kicked out. I'm running with the Hoteps now. Then he gonna start Hotepistan. This is not the spook sat by the door. This is the coon that sat by the door. They had Terrence out there. This is before Terrence got trapped into playing women on the timeline for engagement. Had Candace out there, still black with the feline on. Had the boy ABL out there. This is nasty work, ladies and gentlemen. Them air guns was blazing. Yes, they was. This nigga fired up the air guns with Charlie Kirk in them. That's a violation in the first. Because he had to put extra sauce on it. This is what I'm telling you. Bro, Godzilla, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Chat, I want you to walk with me. One, you try to play, you know, the street dude. Oh, I ain't that much of a coon. I'm gonna come out, you know, I'm gonna come with my white tee on, my crisp white tee. They niggas think I'm in the streets and shit. 2, the air guns at for the selfie. Like, you go to a coon convention. It's like, take a picture. This thing is like. What's that?
I keep it gangster everywhere.
See, exactly. He had to keep it gangster. Ventura Francisco, thank you for gifted subs. That's what really scared Candace. That's what Lauren said. How do you plead? How do you plead?
What's the charges?
Charges. You're being suspected of being a double agent.
Not guilty.
2, faking the funk.
That's not a real charge.
No, that's a charge. That's a charge. You chat. He purposely dressed like that. I'm gonna give him a little thug look at the coon, so they can't call me a coon. I'm gonna give a little thug on him, and then added extra shots for the picture.
Not guilty.
This is first degree faking the funk. Suspected of being a double agent.
Not guilty on all counts.
What is your defense for this going to sound like? But once again, thank you, Ken. Thank you, Sonny Johnson, for sending this, making the people aware of this.
Well, first things first. You got me into this.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
First things first. Okay? Uncle Hotep. None of this would be possible without Uncle Hotep. We have to put this in perspective that Uncle Hotep is... What was the name of the documentary you was in? Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
Oh, now all of a sudden you got amnesia.
It was... I forget the name of it, to be honest.
Now you forget the name of it.
This has nothing to do with me. You're the one that came with the white tee. Was it Hanes or was they from the corner store? He bought the corner store white tees to the Coon Convention.
So first of all, we got to deal with the fact that you was the first coon with the MAGA hat on. Okay? All of us came.
What's there? How did the first coon with the MAGA hat not be at this convention?
Can I lay out my defense without being cut off?
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Uncle Hotep was the first coon with a MAGA hat. None of this would be possible without him. We first have to put that in perspective. He was the first, this is official, the first black man seen in public with the MAGA hat. As soon as they saw him, as soon as the woke right saw him, they grabbed him. They threw him in a documentary like he was a museum exhibit. They're like, oh, we got our first coon. Now, if anybody suspected of being a double agent, it is Uncle Hotep. Because we had a Hotep Nation meeting. We had a private meeting, a conference call. And Hotep Jesus said, I don't know about this conservative stuff. And Uncle Hotep on that conference call started copping pleas. Nah, you got these white folks fucked up. These is good white men. These is good white folk. These the good ones. So we followed his elder advice. Do you remember that conference call, Uncle Hotep?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So he remembers that. Am I correct in what I said happened on that conference call?
Paraphrasing, yes, but it might not have went that way.
Okay. Paraphrasing. So generally, I'm in the right direction on what went down on that phone call. Hotep Jesus said, I don't know about this conservative stuff. And Uncle Hotep said, nah, this is the grift. Follow my lead. Okay? So if anybody's a double agent, it's Uncle Hotep because this was all his idea. It started with him. I was against this. Okay? So first of all, let's be clear that I'm free on all charges of being a double agent because Uncle Hotep is the one that put the battery in our back. Uncle Hotep made all of this possible. Okay? Now, what was the other charge?
Faking the funk.
Faking the funk. Okay. Some people call it faking the funk. Some people call it infiltration. Okay. I was trying to go on the inside and find out what was going on so I could relay the information back to the people and let them know what was going on inside the evil organization of Toilet Paper USA. I wasn't supposed to be there, ladies and gentlemen. I received an email and said, Hotep Jesus, you have been summoned to this coon conference. Immediately, I went back to my ex account and I started deleting tweets that was critical of Toilet Paper USA and Candace Owens. And I decided at that moment I was going to take on the role of 007 in Hotepistan. And I went undercover for you, for the people, for Hotepistan, for America. I took one for the team to find out what was going on inside the belly of the beast. You see what that beast has come to today. You've seen what we are dealing with today. It's an atrocity that I'm on trial because I tried my best to go inside the belly of the beast and stop it from day one. You saw the evidence. You saw the evidence, ladies and gentlemen. You saw me there. I tried to stop the evil organization, Toilet Paper USA. Unfortunately, my plot was foiled and I was found out. I washed out of the program. That clip you saw there was the only moment I had, which is proof that I was not down with the program because I washed out of the program. I didn't even make it to the White House dinner. If you go look at the internet, you'll see Hotep Jesus was disinvited to the White House dinner, the White House meetup with Trump and TPUSA. Which vindicates me of any wrongdoing and only puts me in the light of a hero, the light of a martyr, someone who is caring and has the foresight, the only one who could lead the people of Hotepistan, not Uncle Hotep. Because I did what was right. I did what was in my heart. And I fought for our people. And unfortunately, my cover was blown. I tried my best, but my cover was blown. And the fact that my cover was blown is proof that I'm not a double agent. And that I was not faking the funk. The only people I was fake to was Toilet Paper USA. Which means people of Hotepistan have only dealt with the real. My heart goes out to the people of Hotepistan. I love you.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
We can't hear you, Boomer Tech.
I was talking to the little riff right there. In your speech, we got some more charges. You've made yourself available for additional charges. First degree doing too much. And in your speech, chat, in his speech, he was saying he went undercover for us, for you know what I mean, for the people. For the people. This nigga go undercover with a white tee and shoot air shots in the fucking air. Worst undercover agent of all time, chat. Then he said, I got found out. Well, no shit, nigga. This nigga came in his white tee and shit. What this kind of shit is this? You're guilty for being for fucking up the program. This thing is the worst undercover agent of all time, chat. He got found out. This nigga he couldn't hide his shyness for a whole 24 hours. As soon as put the flicks up. He couldn't come with a nice polo tee or something like that. You know what I mean? This nigga said, man, fuck it, I'm white teeing it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Terrible.
Which is proof that I ain't got no coon in me. You see that, chat? Thank you for the defense, Uncle Hotep. Proof I can't do it. I'm not built to even pretend to be a coon. We should have sent you. That's what we should have sent you to fit right in.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You knew exactly what to do. Thank you for vindicating me.
Hold on.
Not guilty on all charges. Thank you to the jury. Thank you to the great constituents of Hotepistan.
Bobby Vilm, thank you for the gifted sub. Hotep Bond, HJ said he infiltrated them to get information years ago, not guilty. You can't blame him for the air guns. He's Jamaican. Maximo Fines, thank you for the gifted sub. I don't know what Jabari deleted. You must have been talk crazy. You have to admit that air gun thing was out of pocket.
What was wrong with it?
You was fuck out.
What happened? All right, maybe I couldn't hold that one in. I could. You right. The camera came on and the shine came out.
The camera came on, the shine came out. That's crazy.
I'll eat that one. I'll wear that.
Just put up a deuce or something like that. You know what I mean? He went full shine, man. Like he was on the block, the Newark blocks and shit. Crazy. That's crazy to me.
Listen, you can take the Hotep out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the Hotep.
Hotep John Moran. Oh, I'm done.
Nerd Nash said they knew that nigga was an agent. Listen, man. My cover was blown early on. I'm sorry, Hotepistan. I didn't complete the mission. I tried my best. But as you can see, I'm vindicated of being a coon on all counts. My record is clean. And I'm going to find that documentary of you. We're going to find it. We're going to find that Cernal documentary.
All right, thanks to everybody. Hit the share button, hit that thumbs up, hit that share button. Thank you all for your support. You know, we have a Patreon show every Monday night. If you like what you see, somebody drop the Patreon link in the chat. We do an extra show for Patreon subscribers. Please sign up. Willie Will, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. If you're on Kick, please hit the follow button. YouTube, Boomer Tube, do what y'all got to do. Let's get to it.
You ain't out the red yet.
Who what?
Yeah, we got footage of you. You thought I wasn't coming with ammo?
What? I didn't bring this video to the timeline.
Huh?
Sonny brought this video to the timeline.
The great people of Hotepistan got my back. The great people of Hotepistan
Sites have learned
have
that you
my
can
back.
literally kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a look at this. Take a look at this. Look at Uncle Hotep right here. I want you to take a look at this. You see this? Everybody recognize this face? Take a look at this.
But you know what it is? You parasites have learned that you can literally kill people over this fucking word, nigger. Well, I'm saying nigger right now. Everyone knows my address. Come fucking kill me, goddammit.
That's egregious, Uncle Hotep. That is egregious. That is a violation, sir. You wildin'. You see, chat? You see this, chat? You see how he out here wildin'? He got no chill. Nasty work. That's nasty work. We're still investigating, by the way. We're still investigating.
I'm reporting that video. I'm damn sure reporting that video. AI against me, man. Nasty work, man.
It's okay. We still digging in the crates. We still looking. I know we got the evidence somewhere.
Can we go on with the show, man?
That's okay. Go ahead. Get on with the show. We in the crates. Don't worry. We in the crates. I'm on your bumper.
I'm on your bumper.
Okay. Let's just remember that.
Anyway, thanks everybody being here. Let's get on with the show. Of course, we're going to start off with Black Twitter Report, courtesy of Nerd Nash. Go follow him, nerdnash.com. Appreciate everything Nerd does for us. Down goes the king. We're now in the Ant-Man era. We're going to start off with Spook Ball tonight. NBA playoffs, and I will say these have been the best NBA playoffs in years. Last night, the Timberwolves defeated the Lakers, winning the series in just 5 games. With the L, many are asking, is it time for LeBron to ride off into the sunset and have his farewell tour next season? Do y'all agree? Can Ant-Man carry the load of being the new face of Shine Ball? What do you think? Is it time for LeBron to hang it up?
Yes. The answer is unequivocally yes. And there's a movie. Chat, help me out here. What is the name of the movie Ant-Man's in? It's about some foreign cat from Spain who gets scouted, and then he plays against at some point in the movie he plays against Ant-Man. And what's the name of that movie? Y'all know the movie I'm talking about. And I think the dude was like Ballers. Is that the name of the movie? No, this ain't it. Was it? Yeah, it was the Adam Sandler one. Yeah, the Adam Sandler one. Yeah. Adam Sandler plays his like agent
Hustle?
or something like that.
They're saying it's Hustle.
Hustle. Yes, I think that's the name of it. One's in the chat if you've seen Hustle before. So, at the time, I didn't know who Anthony Edwards was, okay? But when I saw him in this movie, later on I found out he was a real basketball player. But when I saw the movie, like, he was the antagonist. He was the villain. And I gotta tell you, I was surprised that he was a real basketball player because his acting was too fucking good, okay? And he was antagonizing this basketball player. He's a villain to this basketball player. He was like the thing holding this basketball player from from making it to the league in the movie. Now, after last night, I've realized that Ant, he wasn't acting in that movie. That nigga's really a villain. The person we saw in that movie is the same person we saw in this series against LeBron James. And I gotta tell you, I like it. We need a bad boy of basketball. We need to make basketball grimy and gritty again. Okay? All this pretty boy flopping shit that LeBron be doing. Other night, LeBron is over here peeking through his eyeball, peeking through his hands and shit. Like, that era's done. Okay? It's time for bully ball. Okay? And that's the ball that Anthony Edwards is playing. That's the type of ball I like to play. You know? As the only one on this show who can actually play basketball. I got to tell you, it's phenomenal to see for NBA sports, to see a young star like this. So I'm rooting for Anthony Edwards. I think he needs to be the face of this. And quite frankly, I got to say, without embarrassment, I appreciate it because of the way he handled his baby mama drama. That was perfect. Exactly how you deal with insta thoughts, trying to ruin your life, trying to tarnish your image and your brand. And he just kept it moving on her ass. Adidas is still behind him, supporting him. And he's got the talent to back it up. But when we think of the greats, we don't think of LeBron James. When we think of the greats, we don't think of LeBron James. We think of Wilt. We think of Bird. We think of Jordan. We think of Isaiah Thomas. Kobe. Ruthless villains in the game. Like, people didn't like these people. They were assholes. And in a time where we have femininity at all-time high in basketball, it is refreshing to see Anthony Edwards. So cheers to Anthony Edwards. I want to see him go all the way. Pause.
For historical purposes, we need to play the clip because this is the greatest thing a player has done after a win I've ever seen in the history of Shine Ball. This nigga ran out after the win. I guess he went and took a shower. This nigga walked around the fucking Staples Center, whatever it's called now, and just talk shit to the Laker fans. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, let me bring up the clip. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now, is this in the street, like in public? And
yeah, it's outside.
It's just outside. He's just outside, just willy-nilly like that?
Yeah.
It's the people's champ. This is the people's champ. This is the man of the people. Ain't nobody ever did this before. All right, you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm walking. I'm minding my business, man. How y'all gonna be fucking with me? I just sent y'all nigga home. Hey, how they gonna do that?
They be talking shit.
Man, they been talking shit all week.
Hey, all the analysts said what they say?
Lakers in 5. And then look, when we was up 3-1, they said Lakers in 7.
Ain't they say that?
Go to hell today. Hey, Ty, what is it? Hey, the good guy gonna die in this movie. Hey, the good guy gonna die in this movie. Hey, Morris Chestnut died in this movie.
Hey, you mentioned Morris Chestnut. Is that your favorite movie, Boys in the Hood?
Nah, that ain't my favorite movie. My favorite movie, Matilda.
Matilda?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I've never seen it.
Are you tripping? Yeah, you need to go see that.
Matilda is a good ass film.
Watch the home, watch the car, watch the pretty lady in the back. I ain't got none. Help the team, man. I ain't got no real OG. I fuck with you though. No, you're a real.
Yep.
Real nigga shit. Real nigga shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's real nigga shit. That's what we want to see from our champ. That's exactly
somebody
what
said,
we want to see.
Timothy said, Anthony Edwards said he doesn't want to be the face of the NBA. That's exactly why you want him to be the face of the NBA. You don't want somebody that say, yeah, I want to be the face. No, you want the person the people select. The people pick the champ, like the people's champ and shit like that. And remember, this is the same nigga that went to Obama, was talking shit to Obama, said, I'm that boy. What did he say to Obama? I'm that boy or I'm that man, I'm like that or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's the realest shit. Lewis said, yeah, that's the realest shit. What are other real moments in sports history? I'm trying to think of one. Anthony Brown, when he retired in mid-game, that might be because he was done, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about when you win.
Really?
Like Jordan.
Jordan what?
I can't. When Jordan won after his dad died, maybe. Okay, there's a couple. Hold on, there's a couple. Who was the short Isaiah Thomas? Not Zeke. The midget from Seattle. He used to play for the Celtics. He his sister died. And then he came back that next game. He played the next game.
Yeah.
He dropped like 50 or 60 on him. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Iverson practice rant.
No, Iverson getting his hair braided by his mama on the sideline.
Yeah.
That's top 3 right there.
You can always just Iverson had so many when he fucking crossed Lou over and stepped over him.
Oh, that's a classic.
Or when he crossed Jordan over.
He hit Jordan with the double cross. Pulled up. Huh. I used to practice that move.
Ali versus Liston. Why would that be in there?
We talking about basketball.
Oh, that's when Ali said because wasn't Liston the one that kept calling him Cassius Clay? And then Muhammad Ali kept punching him. He's like, what's my name? What's my name?
That is a classic moment in sports. We doing sports or just the NBA?
Anything, I think. Because this is top in all types of sports, man. This guy walked around the opposing people's stadium and giving up daps.
Oh, there was away too, right? That's right.
Yeah.
That was LA. Trying to think what's the most realist? Let me see. NFL. Michael Vick fighting dogs. Black Plaxico Bird shooting himself in the leg. What was some of the realest shit in sports, man?
It can't be a dummy mission, though. T.O. posing on the Dallas Star. That was pretty hard. He scored, then he ran to the fucking Star.
That was like an 84-yard play.
Yeah.
I know the cornerback, he did that too. I ain't gonna name no names either. T.O. was a wild boy. I wanted to say some Randy Moss shit.
Marshawn Lynch when he had that
I was just about to say Marshawn.
Run, and he jumped to Enzo and grabbed his crotch.
Marshawn period was real niggas on display. And then after what do you call it, those press conferences? I'm just here so I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined. That was classic.
No, go ahead, finish.
Who?
I got another one. Somebody said in the chat. Remember Shaq got traded to Miami?
Uh-huh.
And then they won.
Yeah.
And remember after the Miami won, they was in the club and Shaq rapped a diss to Kobe.
Yeah, I do remember that. Reggie Miller choking. Yeah. That choke sign in New York, that was real. Ron Artest fighting a fan, that was real. That was real. I mean, Malice in Palace is always going to be like the thing you think of. Yeah. Kyrie on the Boston logo. Ooh, that was nasty work. They was mad about that. They still mad about that.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think he can. They need a run, but they need to get to the finals. But I think Anthony Edwards could, like, he's a really special player, and he has a chance to be, that guy in the league. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say, but LeBron is washed. Luka is just out of shape, man. He need to get in shape, man. He's just, there's no denying him being out of shape affects defense. Spreewell choking PJ Carlissimo.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was a good one. They playing the Thunder next? Who's on Thunder? Russ?
They got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's the MVP. And they got who's that 7-footer? They got this 7-foot white dude that's nice too. They got a squad. I think they had the best record in the NBA, to be honest.
Who Kawhi got?
Who Kawhi got?
Yeah, who he played for?
Clippers got Kawhi played for the Clippers.
Okay. Cause he been snapping.
Yeah, he's been playing all right. Like I said, this playoff's been awfully good. I watched a lot of games, man.
Yeah?
No, not Steven Adams. I'm talking about the guy from Gonzaga. I forget his name. Hakeem slapping Mad Max. Chet Holmgren, that's it. That's him. He's nice.
He said OKC gonna wash in.
I mean, it's likely. They got a squad. They're not no joke.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is, if Rudy Gobert can play like he played against the, I doubt. But if he can play hard, I think they would have a chance.
Who the hell is Ruby Gobert? What position he play?
The French nigga that played for Minnesota. Remember when the COVID started and the motherfucker NBA player wiped his hands on all the microphones? That's that nigga.
Oh. He a PG shooting guard? What is he?
No, he's a center, but he had like 27 points and 25 rebounds last night. He was killing them niggas, man.
Shit. He must be huge. So they got a fire center. That's what you need. You need somebody that's gonna grab some boards. That's what made the Bulls so great. When they had Dennis Rodman grabbing the boards, he used to grab everything. Boards are everything, man. Especially offensive rebounds. Reset the clock.
Oh, OKC's playing the winner of the Clippers and Nuggets. Then who does Minnesota got to be playing the winner of
Thunder?
No.
Wait. Minnesota's playing Timberwolves versus Rockets or Warriors. I'm sorry.
They got a good shot.
Rockets or Warriors?
They can be either one of those teams.
They could?
Yeah. They definitely could.
Steph not bowling?
He is, but them niggas is old.
Lakers play small with no center?
Yeah, that was dumb.
How you lose
JJ Redick, man. JJ Redick was just dumb, man.
Yeah?
He was just dumb.
How you lose with Bron and Luka?
Because neither one of them can play defense anymore. Luka could never play defense. Bron can't play no defense anymore. He old. Like, he can still score, make passes, and put the ball in the hoop. But as far as defensive and rebounding and shit, no. He's too old for that shit. You need to hang it up. Would you hang? We already answered. You would hang. Now, would you just retire or would you do a farewell tour?
What's a farewell tour?
You do the last, like Kobe did, MJ did it, Kareem did it, like you just announced at the beginning, see, this is my last game last season. And usually, because you play each, like the opposing conference, you only play them at one time. So they usually do something special for you in your last time in an arena and shit.
Yeah, he gotta do a farewell tour. That's good PR.
It is, but I'm like,
he's washed already.
Top Kobe's though. Kobe's last farewell tour, you know what I mean? Last game he scored 60, man.
Yeah.
I don't think you can top that. I would just go, you know what I'm saying? Like I would just leave because you know how Bron is. He want to be comparing everybody and shit. And then if he don't get 50 or 60 his last game, people will say, "Oh, Kobe was better. Kobe's last game was better." You know how people.
Niggas gonna say that anyway because he'll never be better than Kobe. He needed Kobe to win the gold medal. We sent Bron ass out there to win us the gold medal. He couldn't do it. We had to call Kobe.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame we had to call Kobe. We had to fucking disturb Kobe from being a GOAT. Bron's supposed to go out there and win that shit for us.
Oh, I forgot. Monday, I can't do the show.
Where you going?
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Isn't it going to the Kendrick concert?
Yeah. Taking Big Griff to see the Kendrick concert Monday night. Oh, man. It's going to be a long day.
He been selling tickets.
That's what I heard.
It's going to be packed out there.
Hog sent me this drawn-ass, long-ass set list. It looked like he do some songs, then SZA do some songs, then they do some songs together, and back and forth and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wall-to-wall white folks, too? I don't know. I mean, is it? Where was he at? Where's he been at?
Only white folks can afford them tickets.
Come the fuck on. No, I don't want to hear that. Because when Beyonce been milking black folks for the last I don't know how many years.
Ain't nothing but white folks. Ain't nothing but white folks and gays there, and black women selling their cars for tickets. Tanisha put a Toyota up for sale to go to Beyonce's concert. They ain't got nothing to do with niggas.
Man, you need to stop. There's plenty of niggas at the Beyonce concert.
Ain't no niggas. No, it was women with bad responsibilities at that concert. Wasn't taking care of their kids. The kids was eating peanut butter and jelly for a month so they mama could save up to go to that damn concert. Women with poor responsibilities, poor sensibilities went to the Beyonce concert.
How many tours are they going to do? Well, quick side, Joe. Like, quick question, like how many times tours Beyonce going to do?
I don't know, but Blue out there. Blue gonna need as many as it takes to get Blue ready.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Blue killing it. She out there. She got the motherfucking Beyonce head shit going on and whatnot. Blue ready, man. So I think, once Blue ready and she's up and going, Beyonce will take it down. But until Blue ready, Beyonce, she's gonna keep letting her go out there and get those reps. And she's getting better fast. Blue is getting better fast, and Blue is getting a fan base too. Getting a fan base. They brought Rumi out. Did you see they brought Rumi out?
The other kids?
The little girl.
Okay. I don't know her name.
She got a little touch of the tism.
Can you stop? How do you fucking know, man?
You ain't see the clip.
I did, because somebody said something like that. I'm like, I didn't want to I didn't want to dissect it so much. Because that's what because somebody said Kanye was right or some shit like that. Why? It's like, come on.
That baby got autism. And I'm not saying I'm not saying that to be funny.
I don't know that.
The baby got autism.
But a bigger point, stop.
And I just want to say, my heart goes out to the Carter family. You got all of my support, Carter family. I know it's hard raising a child with autism, but the white man put that on us. Okay. You know, unfortunately, you may have given your child the vaccine, and the vaccine does some very funny things that I'm not allowed to say because of the platform we on. But shout out to Rumi, shout out to Sir, and everybody that is, because I got friends that got children with autism. This shit's not a joke. It's not a joke. Okay, I got friends that dealing with kids with autism. I know it's hard. But I got to say, Beyonce, what you did bringing Rumi out there and the love in your eyes when you looked at your child, when you brought them out there, I thought was very special. Very, very special. And I believe in light of what that asshole Ye said, okay, fuck Kanye, what he said about your baby, okay? Fuck him. Hope he dies, okay? But Beyonce, you know, shout out to you and the bravery you had and the love that you shared with Rumi, bringing her out there on that stage and sharing their wonderful energy with us. We appreciate you. We appreciate the Carter family. We appreciate Rumi and Blue, and my hat goes off to y'all. I know it's hard dealing with a child who has autism, but you know, for what you did, that's brave, and we love to see it. And I love to see that look in your eyes, showing that you unconditionally love your child. And I don't wish that on nobody, but I know you and your family are going to build a strong children, and y'all going to get through this. Fuck what Kanye said. He's an asshole for that shit. Yeah, she's a great mother. Yeah. She's a great mother.
You had a beautiful message, but you ruined it with your fucking Beyonce glazer. You didn't have to glazer that's so fucking hard. You just fucking relax.
How was I glazing?
You was fucking glazed. Oh,
how?
Beyonce, you did a great job. Oh, the Carter family. Oh, you guys were so special. Oh, Beyonce, you're the greatest. Oh, greatest mom in the universe. Oh my God. Stop fucking glazing. All right, it was a beautiful message, but it stopped glazing. You added 2 extra sauces on it. You know, you get 1 packet of sauce and shit. This nigga said, let me put another and another. Like, come on, man, stop. But I will say, they're handling, this is a perfect example of they're handling their child who wants to be a star right, and Kanye fucking blew it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kanye fucking blew it.
Yep. We could have had the Blue and North collab album. The Blue and North tour. You know how many numbers the Blue and North tour would have did? If he'd have just took his fucking medication? Stayed off that nitrous oxide? You and Big Griff would have
doing lectures.
Yeah, that's crazy. You and Big Griff would have been at a Blue and North concert on Monday. Instead, this nigga over here blowing nitrous oxide.
That's a motherfucking idiot. I mean, it can still happen, but yeah, you know, I don't know. Does she even keep pursuing music without her dad? There's no telling what she's doing.
I think she does. I think the issue is it won't be as great as it could have been.
Right.
The entire family takes now. After what he's done. The album he dropped was trash.
Oh, whoa. Well, we're going to get to that. Hold on. Now, I know you said you weren't listening to Kanye for at least a month because of his oral proclivities. I was thinking about that, and I seen the Donda 2 dropped on Apple Music. And I said to myself, you niggas listen to Luther Vandross, Gangstar. I mean, there's plenty of What's your favorite Gangstar record? It's a Gangstar from Jersey. Hold on. You from Jersey?
No. See, you went too far right there, sir. You went too far.
Gangstar's from Jersey.
That nigga from the dirty South.
No, he's not. I played it. Now, I know this has been out for, like, the leaks have been out. But I never listened to the leaks. Like, it's a solid album. Donna 2's pretty solid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He got this one song. It's top 5 Kanye song. I'm not bullshitting. The one with the Migos on it, that's top 5 Kanye song. I'm sorry. That shit is flames.
You glazing.
And it disappoints me. Like, this guy can make music like this and just want to be a fucking clown. Hang with fucking Nick and Sneeko. Somebody said there was a cuck. They were talking about watching their wife pay dues. I didn't play it. I might save it for. Did you play it?
I'm not. Kanye doesn't exist to me.
You didn't play it?
He doesn't exist to me. There is no such thing as Kanye in my world.
Ladies and gentlemen, play it on the Uncle Hotep Factor on Sunday. I'm not playing it till then. But that's like, why are you still hanging with these niggas?
This nigga's hanging with Sneeko talking about, I like watching my wife get banged.
Sneeko fucking cosign. Like, how are these niggas still all fucking, like... I know it's Kanye West, and y'all he's been making music probably for the majority of your adult years, like teenage adult years, but yo, he's washed. To get to you, he's washed, Sneeko. To get to you, he's washed, Tim.
I'm gonna go get me some freedom.
Nick, whatever the fuck his name is.
That's exactly what that means.
Washed it. I mean, he might still have time, but washed in circle. I mean, his social circles?
Cooked.
Who can he hang with? He can't hang with nobody. He can hang with y'all. That's it. Slandering the God.
Not slander, it's the truth. It's not slander, it's the fucking truth.
Yeah.
It's not slander. This is...
But I like that one.
I can't remember a worse fall off for any celebrity. Any let's just say hip hop. Even when Mr. C said he was buying trannies, it didn't affect me like this. I was like, hey, it's Mr. C. If he like buying trannies, then that's, it's Mr. C. Like, I don't give a fuck. That nigga could spin the shit out of some records. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe Hot 97 suspended him for getting arrested for. Like, if Mr. C want to get some tranny gooch, it's up to Mr. C's business. As long as that nigga get on the radio and spinning the fucking records, like, I don't give a fuck, right? R.I.P. Mr. C. You know what I'm saying? But yay. I think Ye's company is what hurts me most. Him being a predator is just inexcusable. But when you compile that with these characters he hanging with, he was supposed to be iconic. And you hanging with streamers, not even good streamers, like struggling streamers. And then the content you're putting out behind it. I mean, his trajectory was going up. After Jesus is King, his trajectory was going up. He was headed the right way. When he linked with Bryson Gray and King Randall, that's when he peaked. After that, everything went downhill. when he stopped doing Sunday service, when he got away from the church, he ain't been right since. He ain't been right since. Vultures was cool, but even Vultures, I was really there for Ty Dolla $ign. I gotta be honest with you. Like, Vultures, to me, it was more production than Ty. And Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs had the best verse on that whole album. But when Ye got on the record, I was like, I was kind of tolerating him on Vultures. Because the lyrics were just so, like, it was pornographic. And I'm like, I can't really sing along to this shit because this is not the shit I'm into. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like, it was just really weird. It was just so pornographic. And I was like, what happened to the, you my Chick-fil-A? Like, I fucks with Chick-fil-A, I fuck with the, and I'm not even a church Christian nigga, but, I support niggas that want to do that shit, like, if that's going to be the wave, at least it's positive, you know what I'm saying? And then he went, everything went downhill. Like, right around that Alex Jones time period when he went up there talking about Benjamin Netanyahu. Shit was funny, it was trolling, but I think that was the beginning of his downfall. Like, it's like a magician that just runs out of tricks. And see, the thing is, with Ye, he lost sight of what makes him great. And part of what made him great was challenging social norms. That's part of what made him great. Challenging social norms, right? But he always went for the publicity stunt, right? He always, that was like his thing, the publicity stunt. And I got it. Like, I get it. But you can only do that for so long until you wear out your welcome, you run out of tricks, and you lose sight of what the real message was. And once he lost sight of the message and leaned more into the gimmicks, is when we just couldn't take him serious anymore. It just became a gimmick.
A couple corrections. Gangstar is from Boston, not New Jersey.
I try to tell you that.
But you listen to a couple Gangstar records.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. There's nothing wrong with Gangstar. I mean, there's just rumors about his after he passed and the nigga named Solar and shit. Writing love letters to niggas and shit. I don't fucking know, but that's neither none of our business. It is what it is.
Markel made a good point. He said you get to a certain point, you're supposed to be big enough to not need the stunts. Right. I think he was at the point where he could just let the music speak for itself. If Ye would have just dropped the album, like, he didn't have to say anything. He could just drop the album. Remember, that's what Ye used to do? He used to disappear and then come back with new music.
See, my thing is like, he should have transitioned into focusing on building his daughter's brand and building her as an artist.
Right.
That's what he should have been focusing on. Like, at a certain point, you gotta be like, think big brain and shit like that. Yeah, you can still do all your whatever. You remember he made that STEM player and all this other shit. Yeah, you can still do that. But your primary thing should have been building your daughter's career. So she would have been even bigger than he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, Blue Ivy's probably going to be bigger than Beyonce. And that's crazy to say.
It's crazy to say, but...
Because she's going to be at a certain, like, how old is she now? Like 13, 14 or something like that?
Something
she older
like
than that?
Something like that.
In her teens? Right. So when she gets to like 18, 19.
13. She's 13.
So like 8 years. When she dropped, she gonna drop something. 18. She's gonna get all the kids. She's gonna get all the Generation X Beyonce fans, the millennial Beyonce fans, and her kids, if they do it right, and her generation of the 18-year-olds.
You know what's gonna put her over the top?
What?
When she dropped that first 16-bar rap. And that shit sound like Baby Hove. That's gonna put her out of here. If she sing, they gonna be like, we fucking with her. She dance, fucking with her. If she rap, North could pack it up. North might well just be a model or something like that. I don't know. Just pack it up. It's Blue Ivy's world. But if she come out here with them whole verses, it's over.
Yeah, and definitely I think she could be bigger than Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely do. Because it's going to be like, they're going to pass down the standing. They're going to stand right from Beyonce to.
Yep. They're going to pass it right down. They're going to pass the fan base down, and the fan base kids going to be passed down. Like, baby, this is what you listen to. Blue Ivy.
All right, next up on the docket, Team Saquon, aka Slave Quan, aka Saquon, versus Team Jalen Hurts. I'm so mad I didn't get to talk with my uncle. I got to call him. I have to call him this weekend to ask him about the White House. But pictures and footage hit the timeline of Saquon Barkley having a good old time with Trump at the White House. They was in playing football and shit in the White House lawn. Black Twitter and white Twitter teamed up to get at him, forcing him to post a tweet explaining himself. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts declined to make the visit with the team. Now keep an eye on what this does to the Eagles locker room and fan base. If there's one story that pissed me off this week, it was that one. Wow. Well, you got to play. At least put on the screen they're playing football on the lawn, man.
Why'd it piss you off?
Why did it piss me off? Why did it piss me off?
Yeah.
Listen here, man. It pissed me off because it lets these white liberals get away, show their racism, and they get away with it every fucking time.
That's true.
I've seen white news reporters, Les Bowen, everybody from Philly. Now, there's some cool ones, not everyone, but the old millennial white, old boomer white reporters, they went in on Saquon. He don't have the mental capacity to know what he's doing. This is what they said.
They ain't say that.
Yes, they did.
They didn't say that. There's no way they said that.
Hold on. Let me find this fucking tweet.
They didn't say that. There's no way they said he ain't got the mental capacity. There's no way they said that.
You don't got the capacity.
There's no way they said that. There's no way. I refuse to believe they said it. That's wild. You basically saying he's a dumb nigger.
Hold on. They didn't say, I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Because he brought in Reggie White for this.
Okay.
Saquon is a good person and a wonderful player. It's tricky when people in sports with huge platforms and good intentions blunder into stuff they don't fully grasp. To me, this is Reggie White at the Wisconsin legislature level cluelessness.
Who said this?
Les Bowen. I can tell. I'm gonna send you so you can put it on the screen. He's a Philadelphia writer or news person. He covers the Eagles. I know these people because I live around here.
He didn't say that.
And blunder into stuff they don't fully grasp. That's what the white man said.
This is wild. Saquon is a good person and a wonderful player. Good intentions. Blunder into stuff they don't fully grasp. Wow. Basically saying he needs somebody to think for him. Shut up and dribble. This is nasty, bro. This a white man?
Yeah.
Oh, this legacy white man, too. This old white man. This nigga look like skinny Santa Claus.
But my thing is, like, there was a whole bunch of Eagles players there. The owner was there. The coach was there. They pick on Saquon. They didn't say nothing about the whole entire offensive line there. All them white players that were there, they don't say a word about him. But they got to get on Saquon. That's what made me mad. I'm like, all right, I can understand if they went on every player. But for them to just pick out Saquon Barkley? Oh, no, nigga. No. How dare you talk to Trump in the White House? But Lance Johnson, all them other players, they don't say shit to them. But they got to get them niggers in line. They got to get them niggas, they got to get their niggas' minds right. And what really pisses me off, once the shine see the white liberals do it, guess what they do? They do the same goddamn thing. Now you got niggas following around. Well, fucking, we talked about it on the show on Monday. Professor Carr. Be like Jalen Hurts in a world full of Saquons. Now you got black people dissing Saquon for going to White House. I swear to God, I would have slapped Earth, Wind, and Fire. If I was Saquon, I would slap Earth, Wind, and Fire out of Les Bones. I bullshit you not. Earth, Wind, and fucking Fire. See, he better than me. I'd have got on him. I'm like, see, now I wouldn't have did that. Listen, I would just tweet it. I'm like, yo, why you got all this smoke for me and none of the white players? That would have ended. But that's crazy. That's crazy. That's why I was like, this shit pissed me off. That made me so fucking mad. This whole week, man. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, black people, I'm more mad at black people not seeing this obvious racism and fucking letting it slide.
What I say when we
right in front of your face.
What I say when we first started this podcast. What I say?
I don't know. What'd you say?
What I say every week.
I'm black.
Huh? Yeah, you asked me why you say that. I'm a Saquon Barkley in a world full of Jalen Hurtses. Huh? Huh? Yeah.
That's a bar. I might steal it. Yo, I gotta steal it.
Oh my God, Chad. Chad. Come on, yo.
What?
Chad. How you going? That nigga ran straight to X. I barely let that shit out my last breath. That nigga's already grifting on my shit. Oh, man. You gotta be careful with this nigga around. Tweet burglar strikes again. There he is. This nigga's always prowling, yo. Huh? This what I be talking about. I gotta be quicker, right? Yeah, I gotta be quicker. This he got them old moves, man. Nurse said, "Let's go, Unc." I retweeted it. You gotta watch these old niggas, man. You young and you slick and shit, but these niggas is slicker. All right, I retweeted it, man.
Yeah, they're basically calling Saquon dumb, man.
That's what they said.
This is nasty.
They saying you need somebody to. You need a white man to think for you. I just want my people to be free. That's all I want. When I was in that White House in that picture, I mean, not White House, when I was at that black conservative, I didn't make it to the White House. When I was in that black conservative conference that you see behind you, that's what I was trying to do. Trying to free my people. I got to type it while saying it. Yeah, I barely got it out before this nigga started typing it. I was just thinking this shit, this nigga was typing it. That's what I was doing. I was trying to free my people. We not free yet, yo. And you know what pissed me off? Because I didn't see the Les Bowen shit. It was when I seen what you posted to Greg Carr. That upset me. That upset me. Not because he's attacking Saquon, but because of his role in society. See, that's what's important here. You know, if you're in media, all right, that you're fucking scum. But when your job is to educate the next generation, you're a professor at a university, so-called historically black university, named after white people. Make that make sense? When that's you, it makes me really understand the power of the socialist liberal world order. Because they're not going after us. They're going after our kids. They're thinking generationally. You could think how you want, but your kids coming to my university, and when I'm done with them, they'll be communists. They'll be socialists. They'll have blue hair, and they'll chop their dicks off. So this is Greg Carr. And the sad part about Greg Carr is he's an Africana studies. And he dressed like a fake Hotep. So he's a Hotep. He's a communist in disguise dressed as a Hotep, which makes it even more egregious because people are going to think like, yo, that's how we should think. Meanwhile, the entire conscious community is saying we need to take a look at Trump. The entire conscious community, 125th Street, everybody over there is like, yo, Trump is better than what the Democrats have to offer us. Real men. So that's what really hurt me, to know that the university professors are misleading our children. So the only thing I have left to think is they must be getting a check. Some sort of endowment, donations. You know, that's how universities be operating. From the liberal Democrat apparatus. But that's why we can't get nowhere. The white liberal is one thing, but these niggas, these blue blacks, the blue blacks and the red blacks are terrible people.
Chat, tell you a story. This is way back in the day. And then Carr act like he didn't know me. Way back in the day, I forget the big lady's girl's name. Her and HJ had a little fucking debate thing, right?
They ambushed me. Keep going.
Now it was over. HJ said it was something about the Western diet is causing Black women to have periods, right? And Black women went berserk. the thing was, he said that, and she brought it up to Carr. And Carr was like, well, hold on now. Carr backed HJ in it. I wish we could find that video. Carr was like, well, there was some people that said that back in it. I forget who he quoted. He was like, some people said that, you know, the diet that, you know, African people eat here causes, because, you know, you're eating different stuff than what you historically ate. You know what I mean? So your body probably has to adjust, even if that takes generations and generations. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But he said that was recorded, that they didn't really have periods like that, like they do now. You know, and then he goes from, see, that's my thing. He has this knowledge, but he won't speak on it. He has the knowledge, he won't speak on it. Because why are we hearing it from HJ when we could have been hearing from Carr? You know why? Because he don't want to say it, because he knew they'd be on his ass just like they was on HJ's ass.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
And then when he responded to you in the post, what he do? Act like he ain't no Uncle Hotep.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know who the fuck Uncle Hotep is, nigga. Shut the fuck. I hate when these boule niggas do that shit. They reply to your post and then pretend like, oh, who are you? Nigga, stop capping, yo. They so corny for that shit. They are so corny for that. I see your tweet going viral. Nerd Nash said the red whites is all over your shit. Shout out to Dr. Feels Good. Thank you for the gifted sub. Michael C. Love that one. That's nasty work. That is nasty work, boy.
We got extra topic.
Mm-hmm.
Now Milwaukee played. We're back to spook ball. Milwaukee played Indiana. Indiana got them out of there 4-1. And this is why. This is another reason. Like, this is so much drama in NBA playoffs. Did you see the ending of the game?
No. Oh wait, when dude dad got in his face.
Yeah. You got to put it on the screen, man. And then he says he has said something. I mean, he said something different. He explained what happened. Let me know which one you're gonna put up there.
All right, hold on. This nigga Renee is hilarious. Oh, he made a statement too.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta check that out. I ain't see a statement. All right, let's pull this up. Cause Giannis lost, right?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. So what happened? Giannis choked him? Huh? You muted.
No, he didn't choke him.
What he do?
He didn't choke him. They at the end they talked at the handshake line. But you got to play Halliburton's dad's response. He explained his. Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
When I turn it might have seemed like I was looking at him, but I really wasn't. I was looking through him. That's how I was in the moment. I know it looked like we were looking, like I was staring him down, but it wasn't like that. It was in the moment as if I was looking right through him. And yes, I had the banner in my hand going, and I was yelling, yay, yay, yay. Giannis never said anything to me. I never said anything to Giannis. There was no back and forth.
But that changed when Giannis went face-to-face with John near his baseline seats a few moments later.
He grabbed my hands, he put his forehead on my forehead, and he said, don't disrespect me. Don't effing disrespect me. Okay? And I said to him, I was not trying to disrespect you, which I wasn't. I'm telling you, I did not do that on purpose. I really did not. And then I said to him, I love you. He said back to me, I love you. We patted chest. He gave us a thumbs up and he walked away.
Is this a big misunderstanding? Is this an FBA nigga wildin'? A fucking dad wildin'? Dad say, because Halliburton hit the game-winning shot. So you see your son hit the game-winning shot, win their first playoff series.
I'm a wild out too. I got two sons. Them niggas hit a game-winning shot, nigga, in the little leagues, nigga. The niggas got a game side. They hit the game-winning shot, nigga. They gonna have to call the cops on my ass. I'm gonna be on the field and some more shit. First lesson. Y'all better not fuck with them Africans. Them niggas got YN blood too. Where you think the YN blood came from? Them niggas don't tolerate disrespect. Like there's a lot of white folks that talk about, oh, you said the N-word and you're ready to punch people. That's ancestral. Whether you're from Africa, Jamaica, North, or Atlanta, LA, Compton, no matter where you from, worldwide, niggas got a code. Disrespect has to be confronted. Disrespect must be confronted. Now, I will say that black folks are also the most compassionate people on the planet. Because while we confront you, if you are willing to capitulate and say, yo, like I meant no disrespect, we fall back quick. We fall back with the best of them. All right, it was a misunderstanding. He said he loved him. Yo, all right, no doubt. I love you too, bro. Misunderstanding. Because we never want to be wrong. We never want to just overstep boundaries and be violent for no reason. But if we know, like, yo, you taking back what you said, then it's no problems. But we got to make sure that we know ain't no disrespect going on here. Black folks don't tolerate disrespect. That's one thing we simply just do not do, So at the end there, what I saw, it seemed like a misunderstanding. It seemed like people blew this up and it looked like Giannis said, I got love for you too. It is what it is. And Africans are very loving people as well. And they operate off the same ancestral codes as the rest of us. This is ancestral. This is genetic how black folks operate, okay? No matter where we at, on what side of the Atlantic Ocean, we operate very similar. That's why I hate when we try to separate ourselves, because we all operate on pretty much the same fucking codes. So I'm going to go ahead and say, it's just a misunderstanding.
I think we need to play, because they had a press conference and Giannis spoke.
Okay.
And I thought he kind of explained himself and his reasoning, and it made me respect. I listen, like y'all make jokes about reading books. One of the first sports biographies I read was Giannis, and They went through some shit in Greece and shit.
Wait, that you read or that you listened to?
I listened to.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure
It was a great story.
Of his story.
Great story. Yeah, his story is really
as
great.
a black Greek or just as a Greek?
No, just as a human being, like black Greek, whatever. Yeah, they was on his ass a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't sweet for them niggas. You know what I mean? But
so they was calling him nigga. They was calling him nigga and stuff like that. Throwing bananas on the court.
I think that might have been sometimes in the basketball thing. They got treated a little differently, but he didn't really have anything too bad to say about because they were just working hard. You just play the clip.
All right,
play the clip.
Let's pull it up. All right, 3, 2, 1.
This is the last thing I'm going to say. I won't talk a lot. We lost the game. It doesn't really matter. One thing I'll say is that I believe like being humble in victory. That's how I am. Now there's can be a lot of people out there that are like, no, when you win the game, you gotta tag, and it's a green light for you to be disrespectful towards somebody else. I disagree. I've won the championship. They haven't. Okay, and that doesn't say anything. I'm not trying to minimize their effort, but I remember when I won, my mom that she's never missed the games from February 11th or 13th when she came in Milwaukee against the Knicks. She never missed a game. When we won the championship, I remember my mom, she was scared to cross. She was like, am I allowed to come and hug my son? I see, except now my brother does media. For this year, he wants to come back and play. But like, except in that, you've never seen my family like see courtside. See, this is not something that we do. We don't. I try to keep my family away from the game. But losing the game, emotions run high. Having a fan, which at the moment I thought he was a fan, but then I realized he was Tyrese's son, which I love. Tyrese, I think he's a great competitor. He was his dad, sorry. Coming in the floor and showing me his son a towel with his face. This is what we do. This is what we effing do. This the F we do. This. I feel like that's very, very disrespectful. My dad, if you guys go and ask and learn, my dad's not with us no more. My dad used to come in the family room and was the most respectful person ever. When you come from nothing and you've worked your whole life to sell stuff in the street, and your whole life you'll be scared of the police of deporting you and sending you back to your country. You have to protect your kids with all means. You create this mentality of being humble your whole life, to not kind of disrespect anybody, not make the tension high, the emotions high, so anybody can snitch on you, say something bad about you. So when he came here, I remember I was like, Dad, why are you so humble? Why are you going to the family room? You don't even say a word. You sit in the back. Why are you like that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry. That's how I grew up. That's what I had around. So when I see other dads, which don't disrespect me, maybe if my son play basketball, I might be in the court. I might be the one on the court, and like 20 years later, you can play this interview and say, Giannis, you're contradicting yourself. But we'll see in 20 years. But I'm talking about right now how I feel. Having somebody's dad, which I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for his son, and I'm happy that he's happy for his son. That's how you're supposed to feel. But coming to me and disrespecting me and cursing at me, I think is totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Okay? And I'm not the guy that points fingers, because in my neighborhood, snitches get stitches. So I don't want to say something, for him to say, to get fined or anything. But it's not respectful. I talked with him at the end. And I think we're in a good place.
Another black man dealing with the white man in another country. Got his father all beat up. Father in the back. Father stressed. Come home, he don't even say nothing. He just sit down in the back. Must be rough for niggas in Greece.
I'm gonna make a connection here. Walk with me, Chad. And this is something we talked about earlier. This is why Kanye West is a dickhead. You had this man Giannis' father made all these sacrifices over in Greece. You know they don't like niggas in Greece. Call them all types of names and shit. This nigga put his head down low. I just gotta get my boys, I gotta keep my family straight. Look at all the sacrifice Giannis' father made, right? Now, say Giannis' father didn't make them sacrifices. Maybe he wild out and punched a Greek nigga in the face one day. They all get deported. No more Giannis. Giannis never fucking make it to the NBA. But since he did make those sacrifices, this nigga's a household. Your son's a household name. He's got family money for generations because his dad made that sacrifice. Walk with me. Switch to Kanye.
Uh-oh, here we go. I know where you're going with this. It's a good point.
He can't make these sacrifices. All the sacrifice he has to do is keep his mouth shut. Make music. Raise his daughter to be a superstar like he should be doing. No, I gotta hang out with Nick Fuentes. I gotta hang out with Andrew Tate. I gotta hang out with Sneeko. I gotta make a song saying "Hail Hitler." He can't even make that sacrifice for his daughter. That's fucked up.
Damn, you just called Kanye a bad dad.
He is. I'm the most selfish person I ever see in my life.
Huh?
He's a selfish individual. After hearing what Giannis said, that like putting that perspective, Alex, thanks for to get this up. Putting that perspective, Kanye is so selfish, it's out of control.
I agree. You know, because even like some people ask me about the way I move. I'm like, yo, I can't move for myself. You got to move because you got, people depending on you. And niggas want you to move like you a single male. I'm like, I'm not a single male. I got kids. We got Hotepistan. You know what I mean? You got to think about others when you make moves. Kanye not thinking about other people when he make his moves. He only thinking about himself. That's what makes this shit sad. That's true. D-Gen maxing? Is that what it is? Shit's corny, yo. He too old for that shit. That's some shit you do when you crossing our age or whatever. He too old for that. Oh, right, he a bad dad, yo. I was rooting for North too.
Yeah, me too.
I was rooting for North.
Like, I feel like I don't want to make comparisons between her and Blue Ivy, but I was interested. I wanted to see how that would turn out.
Right. I like
what I mean?
Yeah, I like seeing people win. Especially the kids. I love seeing the kids win. You get to see the different generations. It's kind of like, we're in a stage where Janet Jackson was Penny on what's the name of that show?
Good Times.
Good Times. You know what I'm saying? Like Janet Jackson was Penny on Good Times. And to get to watch her grow up. Imagine being from that era, right? Like, oh, that's Michael Jackson's little sister. That's not Michael Jackson's little sister to us. That's Janet Jackson, right? But to us, it would be, yo, that's Kanye's daughter. But to the next generation, it's you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, she killing the choreography. She killing the choreography. Miss Jackson, if you nasty. You feel what I'm saying? It's sad to see that nigga do that shit. I wish I could meet Kanye so I could tell him, fuck you. You whack, nigga. You fell off. I never thought I'd get to that point.
Yeah. Yo. You see the tweet I put in there, man? About Stephen A. Smith up there, man.
Where?
It's right above the Giannis tweet.
Above the Giannis? Trump says he'd love to see Stephen A. Smith run in 2028. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You see, Brandon Tatum was with Stephen A.
Yeah.
Stephen A. coming for the griff. Hard body. Let me see. No, let me play this. 3, 2, 1.
Stephen A. Smith may run for president, as you know. Do you have any advice for Stephen A. If he launches the run?
No, Stephen A. He's a good guy. He's a smart guy. I love watching him. He's got great entertainment skills, which is very important. People watch him. You know, a lot of these Democrats I watch, I say they have no chance. I've been pretty good at picking people and picking candidates, and I will tell you, I'd love to see him run.
All right, there you go. Stephen A. Smith may run for
Told you, they rolling this nigga out hard. Now I ain't gonna him and Brandon Tatum. We ain't gonna play Brandon's shit. Fuck that nigga. Brandon, what is Stephen A. doing, Brandon Tatum? Come on, man. You gotta say it.
I don't exactly know. When I seen Stephen A. Smith and Brandon Tatum, I thought it was an AI deepfake. I'm like, wait, how did this? Who is the connect? Like, who's in Stephen A.'s corner that's like, oh, I know who we should get? Who's making that decision? Who's it?
It's got to be somebody at Disney, you think?
I don't know. He might be independent. He might have representation. It doesn't have to be Disney, because his own show is separate from Disney. So I don't know. I mean,
I'm just thinking because they're most likely to have. It's got to be some billionaires that have that fucking connection. You know, just to get him on with fucking, like, what is he doing with fucking Bill? What show? I don't even know what show this is. News Nation? What is that?
I don't know what show this is.
Is that where they sent Bill O'Reilly?
Was that Bill O'Reilly?
Yeah, dude, no, I think that's him. Yeah, that's
it does look like him. Hold on. We got new graphics. Let's pull this up. Renee is quick, boy. Why you got Uncle Hotep with the cat on his lap? Renee's good, boy. This is crazy. Who's that? Goldfinger?
That's hilarious.
He got the Turning Point USA logo up there. No Time to Die. That boy Renee good, man. I had to go undercover.
Yo, Mike Has Bad News says News Nation just went IPO like 2 weeks ago.
I'm trying to think if I heard that. I think I did see that. Yeah. Because I always be looking at the fucking markets, and I think I did see something about that. I should play an option on it.
I don't know, man. I just feel like Stephen A's he's definitely gonna try to run.
It'd be a bad idea. I don't think he should do it. I think he's got a shot though. Like if he ran, I don't know who would be able to beat him. Stephen A.
I mean, I feel like okay.
You feel like what?
I feel like they got to start prepping candidates because there's nobody out there for the Democrats. There's nobody.
Gavin?
The cupboard is bare.
They got Gavin.
People don't like him, man.
He's sharp.
Outside of California, nobody like him.
He's sharp.
Maybe.
He's sharp. He made Charlie Kirk humble. And that's a hard thing to do. Master Charlie is not humble. He humbled him. I think
Master Charlie sniffed you out with that fucking white tea on it.
Can y'all do some investigation on this nigga? He's not passing the smell test. A week before the White House. I don't know. I think Stephen A., if he runs, and the only reason why I think he has a shot is not because of popularity, just because I think he's really sharp at debate. And he's in media, so like he's got the gift of gab, so he's gonna be able to talk that shit. And like you said, the Democrats don't got nobody, so I just don't think he'll do it, and I think it's a bad idea because that's when the rape allegations come out. Oh,
he might have been careful. Maybe this is the reason he's been careful all these years. I never heard anything about him, man. I never even heard he was dating anybody.
But they'll make something up.
Right.
You could be squeaky fucking clean, nigga. Somebody will come out the woods with Tony Busby standing next to him. They will find something. They will plant some shit on you that you had nothing to do with. Trust me, I know. I've got experience with this. Niggas put you on some shit that had nothing to do with you. Like, nigga, that wasn't me, that was him. What are we doing? Are we serious right now? You know what I'm saying? So it's it's because I don't know, it could get dirty, it could be brand damaging. And I think he should just stay in media. But the money's bigger on the other side. If he's thinking about the bag, he'll run. If he's only thinking about the bag, he'll run. Because the bag is bigger after you do politics.
Yeah, just look at Obama on that.
Out of here. Obama and them was thousandaires. Now them niggas is billionaires or some shit. They got Netflix deals and some more shit. Fucking icons.
Yo, last quick story about your boy, what's the pancake nigga's name again?
Terrence Williams.
Remember I told you that he did Jasmine Crockett?
Yeah.
I was like, this nigga gonna be stuck playing a woman, being Jasmine for the rest of his life. Now fucking her. Y'all saw what he did Michelle. This nigga is stuck playing a black woman for the rest of his fucking life.
Yeah. You know what the sad part is?
He like it.
He's always wanted to. This is the moment he been waiting for.
That's a fucking goddamn fucking shame.
That's
a fucking shame.
He's always been a little zesty. He's always been a little zesty. So he like being a black woman. I think he might always wanted to have been a black woman. So now he gets to be a black woman for his career. This is a double win for Terrence.
I knew he should have did it. I was like, he should not have played it. Because once they started fucking liking this shit, he gonna start fucking, he dig in. Nobody asked you to play with Michelle Obama. Like, all she did was like, what was she talking about this week in her podcast? Wasn't nothing.
She had Marlon Wayans on. Marlon was talking about his trans child or whatever.
Niggas stay griffing off their fucking children like that. He should be ashamed of himself. No, but I thought it was the week before. She said something about I forget. He just played like, come on, man.
Yeah, I can't remember what she said the week before. But that's what he wanted. He wanted to be a black woman his whole life. And now he's got a shot. He started with Jasmine Crockett. And now they won't even see what's coming. Wait till he pop up in bed with Scott Presler. And they holding hands at the altar. He gonna pop out with a husband at some point. I just bought a baby. He gonna buy a baby just like Ruben and them. I ain't judging him. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. I ain't saying it's wrong. I'm just saying what happened. It's your boy.
Yo. That convention is like, go past your white tee and everything. Everybody, that's like a fucking who's who. Like, that's like a fucking Marvel origin story and shit. Like,
everybody in there is like still in
the game, right?
Still in the game.
Like, nobody's disappeared. Like, the only one that Lucas is still, I mean, he's just doing YouTube, but I haven't seen him in a couple months.
He's still doing this thing, I think. I haven't seen him either, but he's probably still doing his thing. ABL.
Yeah.
That's your boy. Candace.
Tatum still out there. Fucking
Terrence.
The one bull. What the fuck?
Joel, I think his name Joel Patrick. I just remembered his name. Joel Patrick. He's still around. You had to get it out the mud back in them days.
Yeah.
So if you was popping then, you knew what you was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why niggas is still around. That was the first class of Avengers. Avengers first class. Everything else after that was watered down, it wasn't, superpowers wasn't kicking in. They wasn't built for it.
What's in the Fantastic Coons?
So it won't be Terrence, it'll be Tamika? Yeah. The Last of Us comes. That's where it all started. Right there. HJ was Thanos? Facts. Guess what tomorrow is?
What's tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess. Give you 3 guesses. You only need 1.
I have no idea. Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Tomorrow is what? I feel like there was an anniversary or something earlier this week. I don't know what it was. I can't remember right now.
Somewhere I'm gonna be.
You're gonna be on what's his name?
What?
Gutfeld.
There you go. No Griff report tomorrow. I forgot to tell everybody today. Got Gutfeld tomorrow. It's on my schedule. I'll be probably on my way. What's tomorrow? The 2nd, right? I'll probably be on my way back around 4. I get home at like 5. So I might do a late stream. on the Griff report. Kick it with the fam before I do my nighttime stream with Gawk Stream Media. But yeah. Yeah.
You gotta prep your anti-China fucking jokes, man.
Oh, you're right. I should get some anti-China jokes together. I got a bunch of those though.
China ready for you niggas. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. China ready, man.
China ready for what?
They making propaganda. They having their kids in class talking about fucking these terrorists. They making songs and shit.
China doesn't stand a chance.
You see them.
They're desperate. They resorted to propaganda. Their economy's tanking. They just had to reduce tariffs on ethane gas and other chemical compounds. They had to capitulate. They just had to lower tariffs. We'll have a deal done by July. There will be a beautiful deal on the table by July. Mark my words. This whole tariff war it's almost over. You know why it's about to be almost over. It's time to go in Iran. We about to put our foot in Iran's ass. You see your Israel on fire today. Somebody gonna pay for that.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna pay for that.
Them the niggas that did it.
What do you mean?
They said they had a bunch of settlers set fire to the Palestinian olive groves.
They said the settlers did it?
By accident, but they didn't mean to do it.
The Palestinians?
No. The Israeli settlers.
Set a fire in Jerusalem?
No. The Palestinians always they fucking grow olives and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes the settlers fucking with them set fire to their shit.
Okay.
And this time they set fire to the shit fucking blew out of control.
And ended up in Jerusalem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not too far. Like this, I mean, the country isn't that big, you know.
Iran's got to pay for this. Okay. Iran's going to pay. You know, have folks figure out how to count to 3 yet? Good question. Iran's got to pay. You know, we placed sanctions on them today. Did you know that? We sanction them.
What the sanctions gonna do, man?
We sanction them. Your boy Erdogan. What's his name? Erdogan? Your Turkey? Erdogan. Yeah, we place sanctions on his punk ass and the UAE. We putting everybody on fucking notice.
I say one thing. Somebody gave them Houthis some fucking hot shit. You seen they hit Haifa?
China did.
They said Is that how they're gonna spin it? China did it.
China gave them some howitzers and something else.
They got some missile tech for somebody.
China gave them some missile tech.
They hit Haifa, and then they fired at one of our carriers, and our carriers, they did evasive maneuvers, plane fall off in the ocean. That's how they was banking. It was like, oh shit. I guess like Navy maneuvers, like as soon as it fires, they already got to start turning and shit. But I thought, like, we got all these anti-missile shit on our ships. Like, why wouldn't they even stop it anyway? But yeah, they banked so hard on the ship, a plane fell off into the ocean.
What?
$60 million at the bottom of the Red Sea. Yeah.
It's about to get spicy. That's why we got to clean up this shit with China. We're about to do a...
you definitely do.
I think it's going to be a proxy war. So just like we had a proxy war with Russia, we're going to have a proxy war with China next through Iran. Iran's going to back the Houthis, and we're going to back Israel, and it's going to go down.
Yeah, but Trump don't want it to happen. I thought I read that they had some drawn up some fucking attack plans, and Trump nixed it. And he told Bibi, "Yo, chill out, man. Let me work a deal or some shit."
He got to focus on China first. He got to get the economy right first. Once he get the economy right, with the GDP numbers came in and all of that. Once we get them numbers right, then we can focus on Iran. We just got to, we're going to need a couple of false flags and we'll be all right. Once the phalanx falls, you have to be in reverse evasive maneuvers. Damn.
Is Cannon streaming?
No, Cannon's out to dinner. He's not going to make it tonight.
He playing Lovebird all the time. What's going on?
It's his lady's birthday tonight.
Oh, is it? I thought it was their anniversary last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an anniversary last time, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shout out to Cannon.
Word. Yeah.
So, I don't got anything else. I'll be on Sunday, man.
Sunday? Uncle Hotep Factor? Yeah. All right. See you Sunday.
All right, man.
Peace.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.